Hopkins is the big one right now. Do you make anything of it? Do you think it will get done? Do you think it should get done?
All right. First things first, there is too much smoke for there not to be fire. And from the sources that I've talked to about 3 people, that the Bills are interested.
It's not us 3, is it?
No. Wouldn't that be great?
That does not count. That does not.
I was talking to the In the Hunt podcast, and they were like, "Yeah, they're definitely in." And I was like, "Hang on, guys, I got to go on the news. I'll be right back. I got it."
I have a scenario-based question, Joe.
Oh,
all right.
He's up in his game this year.
The scenario is
you wake up in a bathtub and you have a scar.
You and I move in together, and we kick out our girls, and we just do mocks all day. I'm clean. Anyways, all right.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The strengths are always like makes you think he's going to be like an all-star. You're like, just like, oh, the best route runner we've ever seen in any draft class. Just the build for a modern wide receiver. And then you read the weaknesses. It's like, can't catch football, legally blind. And you're like,
Bills were cooking. Like you guys were making some headway. You kept winning and winning and winning. So I thought this is going to be great. And I couldn't have been more miserable. And then the flat earther guy kept headbutting me and get me in a headlock. And I'm trying to enjoy the game. I got a hot dog going. And every now and then he would just lean in and be like, Biden's a lizard. I'm like, oh, yeah. God damn it. I'm trying to watch the game. These celebrities, they drink kids' blood. I'm like, oh, cool. Can you pass the mustard?
Oh, man.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
We buy a Greg Williams cameo. And the very first shot of him in the cameo, we make a T-shirt. So the very first image that pops up, where he's waiting that 1 second where he knows it's recording before his wife or whatever gives him the go, and he's like, "That's the T-shirt."
And it's that picture you're talking about, kind of cartoonized, but it's on the cover of a paper towel roll, like a Bounty paper towel, like Bounty, like the Bounty joke, like do that just to make them mad.
See, it's not hard, guys. It's not hard. The T-shirt thing is not difficult.
This is big news for the podcast. This last question here. Stained has a new studio album.
Oh, it's been a while since Stained had a studio album.
They're first since 2011. It comes out September 22nd.
Oh, it really has been a while.
It has been a while.
It's called Confessions of the Fallen.
Oh, God.
That sounds fucking terrible. Oh, my God.
Which of the following is not the name of a song on that album? Is it A, Dreamless Train?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck does that mean?
Is it B, Hate Me Too? Or is it C, Cycle of Hurting?
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
2 drops by Gabe Davis.
I mean, how many drops does he normally get in a year?
You might be getting them all out of the way in the preseason.
40. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is a smart man. Gabe Davis is getting him out of the way against the Bears in a preseason game because he knows Gabe Davis is a man of math.
Most Q guys are men of math. They're always doing like that. So add to 17. If I have 17 drops in a game, that means that JFK Jr. is coming back or whatever.
Billy Joe Hobart, Bill Belichick, or Bill Romanowski?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
That's a really
What a terrible group. This version of the group of death from soccer.
In 2003, a teammate had to retire after Romanowski crushed his eye socket with a punch in practice.
Actually, Greg used to do that to interns at GR. Which is,
I believe
nobody knew the story, but that's actually why he left the station.
When you make as much as I do, you don't want anyone coming for you. So I had to keep it down. Like, no one's taking my $4.25 an hour.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Rest in peace to the all-star guy, Smash Mouth. Question 2, Dan's up 1-0.
Question 2, do the years start coming and do they ever stop coming?
Who has more career receiving yards? A, Ryan Denny. B, Jim Kelly, C, Josh Allen, or D, Dalton Kincaid?
I'll try and get this right, but I'm not the sharpest tool in the
No, I fucking hate you.
Kyle, we need a key to the game to beat the Commanders.
Back in the day, and now he still wrestles. There was a wrestler named Sting. He would just appear in like the rafters. And the arena would go dark, and then it would be like a spotlight on Sting in the rafters. He'd be holding a baseball bat, right?
I
think the Bills do the same thing with Daniel Snyder. Bring him back, put him in the rafters.
Have him have the old team name T-shirt on, and just have him sitting in the box. That would
give him a shitty seat like the Chaos.
I want you to know that I totally just riffed that whole thing, and I feel really good about it. Use that as the clip for the preview.
Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
You're gonna see forever is the Epinesa interception to touch. I mean, that was like Madden shit. To talk about Sam Howell again is like, why don't you just throw around that guy? Or attempt something. You're going to try to throw over that guy's.
Yeah, how do you not see him?
Like 6 inches taller than you, and his hands are up, and you're like, I could get Odell over him.
I'm just Tua had a no look pass for a touchdown today, and this guy had a look pick six.
Let's get into previewing the London game. Kyle, why don't you preview this game with a little bit your London accent, mate?
Is that fish and chips? I think that's all I know.
No, do more.
Hello, tea.
Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
The jet lag thing's not real.
It isn't like the Bills get to the airport 2.5 hours early, stand around. Their flight's all delayed in Minnesota, so they have to sit there for 6 hours, and then they don't get to the hotel 3 a.m. That's not happening.
They have no space in between seats. They're all cramped like this. Yeah. I'd even consider that like the most tiring part of travel. They don't have to deal with. They walk essentially from their houses onto a plane, and then they put their sleep masks on.
Yeah, the headphones on, and they're like, oh.
They get to the hotel, and they're like, Josh Allen, your room isn't ready yet. I'm sorry.
We are playing the Patriots, which means, Greg,
yes.
The key to the game is obviously you have to tell Bill Belichick yo mama jokes to throw him off his game. One of the best, and maybe the only good thing of the pod, yo mama's so fat, when she goes camping, the bears hide their food.
Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
I'll do a pod about anything you want, other than football. Any fucking topic. Earthworms. Let's fucking talk earthworms, because I love talking to you guys. Maybe not twice a week, but a steady pot about earthworms.
Are earthworms the big ones, or are they just regular? What's the difference between an earthworm and a regular worm?
Are you thinking of snakes?
I think McDermott should call the offensive plays. Put this to rest. I want to see what he thinks.
It's like a Mighty Ducks thing. It's like, they're handed off to the running back. The running back is Tolbert.
What a dumb conversation. Again, in every episode, I think this is someone's first episode listening. And right now they're 20 minutes in going, I don't know if these guys are actually this stupid, or if this is like an AI generated podcast. But either way,
let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
But I do have a request to ask Kyle to pronounce more German words. I could use more gems like my Kampf to bring a smile to my face today. Kyle, you just look at the chat and say the word. It means like getting pleasure off of someone else's pain, I think.
This is Kyle
Standing fruity.
That was way better than I thought it could be.
Pretty good. I re-looked at it because I butchered that. And I think I got it.
I would not want to be on the other side of fighting Deion Dawkins.
Us four versus Deion Dawkins.
No fucking chance. He'd kill us.
What? I'm not done yet. We each get a blunt weapon, not sharp. We get like a blunt.
No,
weapon.
he's still killing us. If we go in there with 4 baseball bats, we gather around him. He's gonna find the weakest one, and once he finds me, he's gonna grab me, get my bat, and you're all fucked.
I think without weapons, us 4 of us can take Deion Dawkins. And if you want to put this
I
out
don't.
there
First off,
for a
no
challenge-
disrespect to anyone on this, but I can't count Sean
No,
as a fourth. In a
Hold on. Time out. No disrespect to anyone.
But
and then a specific thing about me? Why would they be disrespected by that? First of all, what a weird phrase. No disrespect to anyone, but Kyle has a small penis. But I hope no one else is disrespected by this comment.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
I want us to all be happy again, and I want to go back to a time in my life when I was not a Bills fan, and I just want to experience joy again. I want to be able to taste food, and I want to enjoy the sunset.
I truly believe that Aaron Rodgers did not tear his Achilles. I think he is full on like, I'm peddling my lifestyle and showing you all that I'm able to come back.
I would be shocked if when Aaron Rodgers doesn't retire, he doesn't become male Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
And he starts like a new age, like stick this candle up your dick hole and makes it stronger. Here's
I'm listening.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
If you're sad and alone on the holidays, go over to Kyle's house. He welcomes everyone in.
I would let them in.
Whoa.
Unless they're weird.
I like how open you are, Kyle. It's too bad Jesus didn't come to your inn.
Yeah. I've been saying that for years.
Still be alive. I'm gonna come across a little bitchy this episode.
Yes. I've been getting so many emails. Where's Bitchy Kyle? We miss Bitchy Kyle.
Yeah. Well,
Bitchy
I
Kyle.
want to say
Bitchy Kyle. It's
Bitchy
bitchy time on In the Hunt. Hear him bitch. Bitchy bitch. Soon Kyle will be in the hunt.
Okay.
that was riffed, Greg. That was off the top of your head.
We were doing it before you dialed up. I had a whole thing on how I wanted to be dead, set to silver bells.
You?
Yeah, I know. It's podcast time. It just brings it out in me. That will to live is just gone.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
I can't even have his video on because he lives in the boonies. So you
Glorpy. That's a throwback to anyone who listens to the original In the Hunt season.
That's
There
true.
must be
Glorping
2
over here.
people on Wheatfield's Wi-Fi. Public library must be open, taking up all the Wi-Fi.
It's like the old school AOL. It's like, Jim, are you online? I need to make a phone call.
Someone in Wheatfield got a video game for Christmas and they're playing it. It's fucking my whole life up.
Hell, if you just want to give us $1, you can sign up and get Greg Writes a Thing every week. You get to read the thing Greg writes. That's fun. Everyone likes Greg, and
most of it is kind of erotic Bills fan fiction.
Yeah. If you love getting hard,
or
wet, for our
you should read the blog when we.
there.
You should read the blog for when we signed Leonard Fournette. Just writing about those thighs. My God, that one's sultry. You know what? If 10 people sign up for the Patreon at just $1 a month this month, I shit you not. Sean will tell me if it happened because I have no control over this. I will write an erotic fan fiction Bill story.
That's perfect.
And it's going to be
I'm so
disgusting.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
So what I deduced, that's when you take 2 poops.
Oh,
I can't believe
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, Greg.
Let's get to trivia. Let's get to trivia.
I said that, and in my head, I go, play cool, Kyle. That was really good. They're gonna congratulate you soon. I gotta get something off my chest here. I don't actually watch the all 22s. I just kind of say some shit. Sorry, and this hurts. but that's not all. The keys to the game. I don't know how much those would really help. I mean, some of them rule, dude, but a lot of them are just too wacky. I don't know. I do love Joe B, though. That's true. Okay, before I go, if you see me in public, give me a big ol' hug. I love that and being in touch with my emotions.
That's so fucking good.
Each one had a hint of Kermit in there. But
yeah, little
very
bit.
still, like I said, if you called my mom, you could have a full conversation. She would have no idea.
Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
I also have a Bills centralized podcast I do with my brother. It's called Let's Go Duffalo. It's a lot like this show, but good. And you can get it wherever you get
You can do that? Hold on a second. You don't have anything to promote, do you, Kyle?
Yeah, I do.
Oh
I got
God.
shows coming up this upcoming Friday, the 16th. I don't know where. And then Friday after, I'll be out in like Lockport. Just follow me on social media.
Do I follow you on Instagram, Kyle? What's your Instagram?
It would be so funny if Duffy just went and unfollowed you.